Good morning, everyone. So I wanted to jump on here and talk to you a little bit about creating. Let's start that again. The world that I want to help create is by creating and building more thriving, happy, and successful couples. I want to start normalizing that because I believe we've come out of maybe a male-dominated world, but I feel like some people might still be living there, to the pendulum swinging completely the other way, where it's like all of this female empowerment. And for me, I did a post on this earlier. For me, that seems very separate. It's either people are all male or all female, and then there's other things that are going on in the world that just seem a little crazy and out there to me. But for the purpose of this video, it is one or the other, and I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that. And this probably comes from my own experience of like wanting to have a really great relationship and to be thriving and happy within my relationship and understanding what that actually means. Like before Martin and I got together and even in the early days, I actually read a lot of self-help books and a lot of, I guess self-help books and personal development books on what that means. What is a happy marriage and why do they fail? And doing a lot of research onto that because I knew that that wasn't what I wanted. And that was probably because my parents also separated and they got divorced like a lot of millennials. It seems like that generation, which is their journey. I am not shining a light on that is a bad thing or anything, but I was on the receiving end of that and it wasn't pleasant and I didn't like it, and I'm grateful for that experience because now I believe the way that I do now, and I think it's an important one. So I've done a lot of work on understanding what actually creates a healthy relationship, not just healthy, but a successful one. A relationship where it's going places, where you feel connected, where you can feel vulnerable and have really hard conversations, despite the fact that there may be a breakdown at the end of it or an end. You've got to have that confidence and courage within yourself and in your relationship. And this is something that we're constantly learning, Martin and myself, to do. But it's a choice and it's a decision because we want things to work. And I love the message and I want the message to be, can we just co-create together? Can we both be male and female in a relationship and grow to really extraordinary heights because the mission is bigger than you guys together? And I think that's what we've really learnt very well and consistently learning on this journey. And it's been, I don't know, almost 8 years, I think now, together and in the personal development journey as well. And we're also a couple in business together. So we have both of those angles and it's so much fun. I wouldn't change it for the world. There's also a lot of growth that we are forced to look at because either it impacts the relationship or it impacts the finances. And so we have to be very quick at looking at the things that are stopping us individually, but also as a team. And that's what helps us grow to new heights. That's what helps us to achieve. That's what helps us to progress and feel like we're progressing. And the things that we have achieved in our life is because we are willing to have those conversations and because we want to have those conversations and we know how important they are. So I think from what I know now and looking at, couples and relationship breakdowns and my own parents, is that someone or both parties stopped growing. I think that is the biggest catalyst. When I read in these books, it was like, relationship breakdowns happen because of finances and, not being around and things like that. But there's a lot of couples who don't have a lot of money and are very happy. So it's not that. I don't believe it's that. I believe there is no one person or both stop growing. They stop working on themselves. It's not working on the relationship. It's as a thing. It's you forming a better relationship with yourself, because when you have a great relationship with yourself, you're going to turn up more powerfully in the relationship, and that's what helps a relationship thrive. Again, this is from my own, I am no expert in relationships. I am not a relationship coach. This has just been my own experience. And I want to start normalizing it. I think it's a really important thing. I think it's a really powerful thing to be able to, you don't have to be in business together, but that's certainly been our case and we work really well together. But I also think you could be, if you're in a great relationship, you absolutely could be in a business together because you work so well together. You probably complement each other's strengths. And that is a really good foundation. So because of my experience, this is how I think now, this is what I'm actively working on, and this is what I believe. And is a big part of my message, creating thriving and happy couples who are very successful, because that is the mission. We are so far from creating that like ourselves. Every day is a work in progress, but that is really the change that I want to see in the world. And something that I've been talking about recently, because we've taken on a couple of clients recently who are really excited about wanting to be a premium provider and wanting to charge more for their services, but weren't necessarily sure how they can do it. And partly what we talked about recently was having a message, because there's a lot of general people out there who kind of are focused on trying to get clients and maybe a popularity and looking at the metrics. But really, someone who's going to pay you $10, $15, $20, $30, $50,000 is your ability to have the confidence and courage to do a video like this, show up and talk about the things that really most matter to you, your beliefs, your core values. What is your message? What is the change that you want to see in the world? Because the people out there are actually going to, there is an energy and there's a human connection that comes with that. And that's why they're going to buy from you. And I think a lot of people they think being premium is about putting out more offers and making more content. And in my experience, that is not the case at all. Those are simply invitations to help those people who already know, like, and trust you out there, who already value the same things as you, or want to move into the realm that you are currently playing in because you're just out there sharing your message all the time. Then when you create content, or then when you make an offer, they're like, oh my God, of course. Like, I love this person. I love what they share. I love what they talk about. I really want to work with them. That is the piece. That is one of the first steps that we talk about with our clients. What is the message? So if you are out there and you're wanting to become a premium provider, this is what we're working on with our clients, where you can start to increase your fees. You start to make 50 to 100K months, like a lot of our clients at the moment. We've just had another client recently who has done 100K just over 100K in 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks. And you know why? Because she has a message. She has a great offer. She uses the model that we teach within the Digital Millionaires model, which is awesome, but the message is really clear. This may not be clear to you, your own message, and this is what we can help you to figure out. Or you're sharing a message, but it's not exactly profitable. Let me know, guys. Let me know. This is what we love helping our clients with. Is there anything else I want to say on that? No. But if you would like help with that, either comment below or send me a DM, and we would absolutely love to help you.